Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Adventures in the TARDIS with Quill and Takeshi with Roll. Yay! Did you know that Takeshi was making Destined minutes? Well, now you know. I did write something last time, but that is definitely not something that's gonna happen. Because we are talking about Crackle, not the Doctor. Not Dr. Kelly. So, this is my actual transition.
Aww.
This might be probably actually closer than what will happen. Because we do know that they have to let go Crackle to make a villain. And he is the destined villain. Because her deeds are actually linked to the actual timeline that are set times or whatever it's called, the times that you cannot change. Or shouldn't change, more likely.
All the times they are a changeling.
I mean, her being there is literally one of the parts why Twilight became a princess to begin with. Without her, Twilight would just be a normal unicorn. Your Celestial would not be convinced that, oh, I can give her back her own magic. And I am still not convinced that Celestial did not take away her wings when she was born and change the parental void. That's still a clone of mine.
There's a lot that Celestia could gain with Twilight's ascension because there's very few other immortals in the world.
Yeah.
That Celestia could just hold on to like that.
Yeah, but you know, there is still a lie that the icons cannot be born. In a way, yeah, here, Italian heroes. Once again, we know the Symbiotes in order to change their feelings. They still have the love for the prince of Alcaba or Southern Arabia. I mean, Kakura, Sadara Kakura, or whatever her name is Ladybug. That's easier to say.
You know, your greatest evidence so far actually would be Cornstalk. Back at the Crystal Cave, he tried to warn them to leave before he was forced to attack them.
Yeah. No, the greatest would be the Visia. Again, Visia.
Which that shows that becoming a symbiote does not mean automatic loyalty to Mirage.
Oh. In a way, let's continue where we left off. Let's start the chapter. Part 1. Yeah, why not? Because I see the first line. Light, color in their face. They do not have an outward excuse for this, so they make no pretenses. The truth is, Dr. Kelly's role directed a battle up ahead. Far enough that they should not have heard it, and they continue not to hear it until they get it closer. There's also Kevin in this area, but he lies from this side. Three of them. Crossark, Ladybug, Garage. Unless you count the smoke forms. As far as battle is concerned, they are mismosters again. Exactly one against exactly one opponent. Despite being outnumbered, the individual is holding ground remarkably well. Nevertheless, the adventurers know that it all takes is one lucky strike to end the battle. Yeah, but not against these guys because they can't really be damaged too much.
Yeah, they need to be obliterated to really be.
They need to have Exodia. I think they are much closer, and they had to in order to see the fog is still something. But they noticed in a bunch of silver-haired apes in the middle of the scuffle. I mean, there's one exception. We know that the doctor is actually learning. I don't remember the name of the fighting style, but they don't have to see. They are using the sonic screwdriver to see around them.
Yep.
But silver-haired ape, attacking the others. According to Tucani's earlier scan, Knight already know that all of these monsters are fake, misconstructs, except for one of them who is fighting back against the rest. I mean, there has to be one original creature that they are copying. So it would make sense. Or it could be Ladybug, who can change shape. Or Mirage for that spot. And it could be a trap. Oh no, they are attacking me. Thank you, heroes. Them. A closer examination reveals more details than they were able to gather before. The one ape who is fighting against the rest is doing it too, with unusual ferocity. That ape is also moving much faster. Never the Knights are able to tell that the ape is healing faster too. Sounds like a symbiote to me. But then why would the Miscreatures attack the symbiote? Right?
Right. That'd be strange.
Sounds like a tap to me. A mate. We are mating you with the mate that you laid for us. Right? Look to that leader, Salazar, for all that. Noticing that, he becomes decisive by throwing open his sword and reach the roof as he commands. Wipe out the misconstruct as quickly as possible, and if you can, give the silver-haired aim, then fighting against them, you need your support. So they are trying to have this guy. I don't think he needs to have who is fighting much ferociously and speed. There you go, the silver-haired ape. I mean, I'm not wrong. Okay. I didn't prepare any action based team. That's my fault. That's my fault. Let's go to.
Recommend some battle music at this point,
Yeah,
or at least some
that's what I
music
said.
that
I
sounds
did
more
that.
urgent. You might not need it for the entire chapter, but it could be useful at least right now.
That is a lot fast. Anyways,
Volume wise, I barely heard that.
there you go. You don't have to be too fast. There you go. What about the nearby coffin? That will quickly check with his boss leader. But it too. Tanda ends with an appreciative nod back to Halloween, reminding him of that point. Turning and curve some race headlong into battle. In third case, she leaves her new Mihachian ahead of her, which is actually on her left wing. By now she realizes that in the best place for the item, and where she is fighting for the funding, but still on the ground. That way, she can use all of her legs for speed and stability. However, if she's fighting in the air, then she should transfer the shield to one of her foes. After all, by then, she no longer need to learn to stabilize herself on the ground, but she would need the wings to stabilize her in the air.
Correct.
It would be like in video games when you are taking stances in the teleported to your other hand or into your mech. There's some also with his mech, black iron chain that's wrapped around his body. Let's put it to the side real quick, then throw it forward. It wraps around the throat of one of the muscular apes. With that grip, he and an opponent back, who was about to leap at the only living ape. If he was allowed to talk, he would say, "Get over here!"
Probably.
Doing this was the misconstructed momentum in midair. Charles bent his hand forward and split his feet to his right side. The misconstructed ape is impaired to grab some black holes. I have found the misconstruct's only disadvantage. They cannot change between the mist form and the original form as well. So if they are tied up, they can't get out. By just turning into mist. Coming closer, Guy swings his hand violently to the right. The opponent he had impaired upon his horn in not tossed to the right, and grabs it against other ape construct. When they get up, grabs over the chain around them both. Now they are both tied up. Battle over. This time he manages to snag them around their torso. Just reaching down the end of the chain with one hand. Just some reactions to tap the opponent from side to side to keep them off balance. Those reactions they would not gain the strength and the leverage that they need to get to try out this chain. Oh, so the hands are not tied to the chain. When they fight for the balance and to get free, Jackson pulls out his double-handed axe off his back. A weapon that is so large that most creatures would require 2 limbs to wield it properly, but he made it with one hand. But also ineffective against all mixed creatures because they just regulate. Unless he's chopping them off with such speed and ferocity that they cannot regulate fast enough. Using his new weapon, he strides forward with devastating effectiveness. He managed to lump up the entire upper torso with all of their chain. From the mass in his wing and knocked him down a bit, he removed every body part below his chain. Now the question is, where do they start to regulate from? From the part that is off the chain or from the part that is on the chain? What's it? Yeah. I seen this little ago looking inside and just having this.
Anyway, as to the answer to your question, it might depend upon where the core is, according to your previous theory.
Yeah? No, we have not established where the core is. They think that it is the stuff itself. I mean, luckily they are not actually isolated from all of their body parts. That would be terrifying. If they would be like big tigers. Then you get off one limb. Oh! I isolate from the limb and I isolate from the body as well. So there will be 2 of us now. From there, Kirk keeps hacking away at the remaining body parts to make sure if any of these parts do try to reform, it would be too smart to win this attack anymore. Having leaves up, you will see some free wing to assist her leap. Then catching down on one of the ape constructs with her shield leading the charge. Everything the shield touches just instantly evaporates. Everything the light touches is yours, Simba. Thus, letting him at the full arc of her wings swing. In addition, she looks his own balance. From there, she just waits for her shield back and forth, and the everybody part that the chest to be large enough to reform. Wait. Wait. Didn't Capstone tie most of them up? So the only one left.
She's attacking another opponent. So
But
this should be a third target.
There shouldn't be a third target. There was 2 of them attacking one. That's what you said in the beginning, that there are 3 life forms in the cabin. Well,
Yes, in the cabin.
oh, yeah, not in the cabin yet. Oh.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay. I was like, why are you attacking the only one that shouldn't be attacked?
That's why Feather added above, should we protect the cabin too? And Salazar said yes.
Wait, no, that should be still only me 3.
There's more than 3 mist constructs, but there are 3 life forms inside the cabin.
Oh, so the living ape is outside the cabin as well.
Yep.
Okay, I misunderstood. I told the teenage from the two misconceptions and name. So it sounds like that the ape is actually defending the three life forms inside the cabin.
That might be the case. Yes.
Yeah, I misunderstood the whole thing. I thought that the apes were the only thing here. The one living ape already in the battle regards these two new commandants with surprise. But then turns to regard another ape construct charging at the living ape. The living ape narrows its eyes at the incoming ape. Now think every time you hear ape. And decide to revise its tactics. When they meet, the living ape quickly shapeshifts into a large daylight being with the head of a moon. Do we see green flames or do we see any kind of magic? That's the question, right? An individual is now wielding a pair of scimitars in both hands too. Now combine and you will make characters. One of them has the two scimitars, the other one has the chain.
No green flames were mentioned in this case, but the creature that was shapeshifted into did appear in the show. What?
Yeah. This is an individual who is now in the form of a black gorgon, and around the incoming aim, and taps the opponent in the coin. Now the aim can move itself or right. From there, the gorgon quickly and thoroughly hacks the aim part using most weapons. I mean, then how does she would even know about them? Because she wasn't there, it was I knew who was there.
Well, no, that was during. Well, it's not aware of this. Wasn't there. Chrysalis was. It took the shape of this creature before in the show.
Oh.
But they encountered a real Gorgon first, and she tried to deceive this creature by pretending to be a girl version of it, which the Gorgon fell in love with, and got captured.
Oh, I meant it in the beginning, very beginning, when Nainu was a little kid. Before became Nainu.
Mm.
They met Gorgons as well. That's what I meant.
They were not Gorgons, but they kind of had a similar shape.
They had a similar shape.
It was more snake-like instead of bull.
Yeah. I mean, the Gorgon should be more like snake to begin with. At least in mythology. Yeah, I came from the name because that is a Gorgon in mythology. You see why I... Oh! I see, because in D&D it's a moor. Oh! I see now. I only knew the original one. And next to it I see, apparently D&D doesn't know what a Gorgon is. That's in the discussion before that. Okay, I see. I would call that a Minotaur still. Halloween, Luffy, and the Doctor make their way straight to cabin, then turn around to face any potential incoming opponents from that position. Or say also flew to get there. In Dr. Kai's case, simply stood on a moving force field platform. While she is there, she doesn't come and run either, He said that she made 7 feet of the ground. A lot of extra she made out of 80 million range of her would-be opponent. Okay, now I'm gonna call it. The one who can change shape is Control, and now she's playing the possible hero. But one of them or all 3 of them is gonna be either Mirage or some slaves who she can control. So it's still a attempt. Herman tried a new thing. He had been thinking, oh, ever since the last battle he had with these misconceptions. He had the wind fire around the Lord coming. He was head of the mist around there. Then explained the whirlwind wall from the cabin in every direction. When he does, he succeeds with that objective so far. I mean, can you create a whirlwind so big that you can destroy all the fog? If you are just pushing the wind outward all the time. I mean, with the crystal in hand, you might be, but you don't want to use it. Now he blew, clear remained clear from the fog for a moment. Then thereby proves to him that he can affect the crafted mist indirectly. I mean, would you call it indirectly if you are creating the wind? I would call it directly.
He's controlling the wind, but he's not controlling the fog. He's controlling the fog through the wind.
Yeah, it's like calling, it's like saying that, oh, I'm not pulling you, I'm pulling the rope that I tied around you.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling you. Helping that exhibit the many misconduct carefully. Everything that needed again blown away by his wind. Initially, I could never more that. This can be had multiple ways. They will be like, just wind. It's not that amazing. Just like how Rainbow Dash and Effortless wasn't get blown away by 66 in the beginning, right? However, after a few seconds, he stood up to that the wind started to dissipate the mist clusters. This proves that they absolutely need to remain in the crafted mist to sustain themselves. Ooh, weakness. Abilities, they can endure a for short while, but doing so is really destroying them. I mean, that is the reason why Mirage didn't literally just let out a whole army of miscutters to the fest here. He could have done that if they were not tied to the mist.
Yeah, but she needs to crit them within the mist.
Yeah. His little cat side, he had a slow attack and he got below him. And the wind and little cat in front of the coming. He planned to get them eventually, but he knew that those 3 to get that position faster. To that position faster than he can. And do it more safely as well. In the meantime, the Doctor had a plan of his own that he came up with after observing the result of another battle with this creature, and not forgetting a chance to study the nature to carry gain by selling them. He put his claws through them in his mouth and named an invisible, but not inaudible, focused beam. As one of the silver as a cluster, the beam would be especially loud to anyone selling beam that actually aims at. Using his tool, the Doctor arrived in the reachable 4 of the creature in such a way that he tries to separate the oxygen molecules from the hydrogen molecules. Be careful, you are making an oxygen poison called ozone at the moment. If you have way too less just oxygen, it becomes ozone, which is poisonous. And we know we are in a enclosed space where that molecule cannot escape from. As a result of the nurse's attempt, they couldn't evaporate in seconds. It turned into mist almost in an instant, and the roar it had is so quickly fades away. I don't feel so good. Fades away. If you can ever lift the product, the yank is down at the end. Yes! And it is not attempt to exclaim yes, but it's going to have in his mouth, before an attempt to speak. Regardless of that, he is very pleased to see yet another triumph of science over the obstacles in life. I mean, this is not really life, this is a construct.
It's an obstacle in life.
Yeah, true, you are right. When pleased with the observed results, the doctor proceeds to aim his tool back and forth, obliterates several other ape characters. Usually he gets them one by one, but sometimes he manages to defeat 2 or 3 of his opponents in the solid beam. Once again, be careful, because aiming this and using this on extra rare poses would obliterate them as well. Because the human body and the pony body are all made of water as well. You don't want to separate the hydrogen from the oxygen. Between all of the techniques, the light, along with the surprise alive, we need to defeat the remaining forces of the big construct. The villain doesn't even get to do anything. As for Salazar, he didn't do much. He simply used psychokinesis during the silent moment to foil his opponent's attack, and create a time opening for his ally. After the battle, the knight starts closing in on the upper Gorgon, which is the last one standing from the previous battle before they joined. Salazar looks back at his friend, and so to forestall further advancement from them. He did not want to put their new friend on further edge. When they cooperate, Salazar looked back at the upper Gorgon and asked, "Cracker, is that you?" Gorgon sighed and turned away, seemingly ashamed to meet his face Salazar's eyes. But later, we should realize into his true form, which indeed was his character transformed. I mean, you would think that she turned back into her original form, but it still can be mirage.
But yeah.
Remember, yes, there is no green sim, but the Symbiote can take all the abilities of the body. Even Crackle's magic.
Well, we did ever establish as a green flame with Crackle's polymorphing spell. She's not a changeling yet.
Yeah, but once again, in changing form, she can use to changing transformation, but she can still use her original transformation as well, the magic.
Tell you what though, if that is Mirage, this is kind of interesting because you're shape changing into a form that also can shapeshift.
Yeah. Say back, all of you! The commander in the farm was also saying, boy, don't come any closer. How do I know that you are not a Miss Farm as well? Jekyll, it's me. Don't you recognize me? Said a person. The voice swings straight with a song for Samphara. Of course I recognize you, my friend. You're a child, my passing son upon, but also my son look. My mind is not that far gone yet. Yet, in the keyword. Then I found, as he said, look, I know you must hate me after I left you behind last time. Apparently that is all it took for me to manage to find you. Hate you? I said with a shock. But she knows, not notice how cold her voice is. You can also see that her face is very gold. Whenever she turns it off for the others to see. I mean, oh, it's gold, not gold. I mean, that would be funny if she had turned her face into a gold face. Her main antenna.
Looks extremely tired.
Yeah, I know. I just had gold for a reason. Her main antenna is also very wiry and massive. No, my friends, never. How can I hate you when I love you? All the adventurers freeze when they hear the proclamation. Nothing else also from that. As for Solidar, he takes his shoulders and his ears. But while he does consider the declaration a major development, he is not at all surprised. This is plenty of time of that earlier. I mean, didn't she even say it out aloud before?
If not, that's the first time you actually heard it.
Besides that, he has this a lot, because not only is an individual with naturally outstanding charisma, but it is further refined with very expensive training. Training he took very seriously. He calculates blushes shyly and turns her face away when she realizes, based on the reaction. This is probably the first time she outwardly told him that. Such an information circulated in their own mind so many times that she thought she had not admitted that to him earlier. Especially after all the tests she had to endure since the last time she met him. And it is because of that love that you need to keep your distance from me now. Like goes on to say sadly, all of you. After all, I've been infected by the Symbiote virus. So far I managed to contain it to sheer force of will, but it has attempted to control me multiple times already. In fact, I don't even know if it is controlling me at the moment. Also, hey, welcome. I am from Hungary. You can probably hear that from my terrible accent.
Aside from that, I would say you speak very fluent English.
No, I wouldn't call it fluent.
We see the highlight in the paragraph.
Yeah.
Your left.
She was tailed off from one, as she spent her money, then turned back to face the other. For a moment, she sat up on her hind leg, then used her right foreleg to gesture a nasty shape across her torso. While they watched, the other moon shaking and healing far too fast to be natural. I mean, they will have to get the Symbiote virus out of her before she turns into crystals, because crystals didn't have the regeneration from all we know.
Yeah, she should not. That's true.
I mean, she wasn't damaged, so she might be able to have that later on. We don't know that. Because Symbiote is not defended from turning into stone. This is a side effect of the virus infection. I can explain to the knight. I should end the back on the forelegs, on all forelegs. There's a first, on the biggest drawback in the same sort of hunger. The game me no longer rely on the new abilities. I mean, this is gonna be not really new to you later on. I also suspect that the longer this goes on, the more it weakens my will to this being controlled. Furthermore, I'm virtually certain that I am acting as an unwilling spy for Mirage. Anything I see and hear, or anything I experience at all, is not a memory that could get shared to her. I don't understand how that is possible, but Mia seems to be getting testosterone on me, you know it. She doesn't anything I said. Maybe she even knows what I am thinking. I go myself a few steps. As her face goes over sitting the front. She has to understand, which is why I need to take off on my own. My presence could only be a burden to you, your mission. I mean, they can use mind. Give me a second.
1001.
I had the hiccups. That is the worst thing that you can have during editing.
You were done with the paragraph you highlighted.
Yeah. They can basically just bind her. They can put emotes on her and that's Mia would not be the writer.
You know, although it's not a game I played, it suddenly occurred to me how similar this plot is to a video game called Parasite Eve.
I haven't played it.
Well, it's viruses spread across the world that causes monstrous transformations.
Except that is not what is going to happen. And I assure its family, as it takes a single more step forward. What? I said in the show. But I just told you that. Well, I don't care about that. And I'm already cast from conviction. And at least that's enough to cause me to break my vow to you. I swore that I was going to protect you, remember? Something you need to know about me. Then I take my vows very seriously. Let us smile and notice from respect, because of that declaration. There is something that the title strongly identifies with. Aside from that, you can actually help us our cause in this mission. You can decide to interject. To verify who is now speaking more, he falls to the ground that takes a few steps closer. Louis' story may transform more out of the phone, especially single thing in this area, due to find a wind blowing it away earlier. So it is coming back, slowly. But noticing that, he managed his eyes for a second, and focused back as for the wind. He said once he managed to find the wind, which manifests as a hollow window of Solana that only Fender can see, which he realized in the last episode. That reminds me, thank you for clearing the fog out of this area earlier. It was a very notable experiment too. So self-proclaimed to find a wind, they found not, but the expression grows serious after that. But the sun can still bring together the fog now, and let it settle natural begin. After all, I wanted to clear what is clear to realize, which was about that wind. Nor do I want her to realize that you could sustain this ability potentially indefinitely. If she were to learn of that, then I think she would come to herself, and at you especially. I mean, yeah. Herman minded his eyes, but to carry Golden to explain to herself. The sign of a wind sent a whispering wind message, which all the soon hear, which says, "You are right. I should be more sparing with that ability, but I'll save it as a magic job card option. Ah, the bait." After hearing that whispered message, I tried not to run a wind in agreement. This is his eye to pay more attention to what the guy is saying. Wait. With this, you want them to hear this, but you are using the wind. So you are saying that, yes, I am sparing it, I am using it sparingly, but I am using it sparingly. So, you are literally painting the target for yourself in the heard it.
Well, the wind was whispered straight to his ear, so the others shouldn't have been able to overhear it.
No, this is literally, wait, then why are you using it, here? Because you have the holographic message as well.
Yep.
But all of it was going on, all of that was going on, you can't go on to say.
Did you read the paragraph above?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember I got the link.
Okay.
But all of this was going on, Dr. Kelly goes on to say, "My name is Dr. Kelly Sandler, and I am fluent, planning, and well associated with me, especially in helping the making mental and physical health. Imagine if all of them introduce themselves as doctors. My name is Dr. Fallowin, and my name is Dr. Sam. And I am just a doctor. With these things, I'm able to identify more information about the virus that infects you. Given time, I might even be able to devise an antibody against it." What? Are you serious? I could ask you shock, delight, and hope, but the expression goes sadder than game, as it was. By telling me that, you realize you just informed her of that too. Don't you? I mean, yeah, but how would I check you out if I don't let you know? Right? Good. Okay, if I found it, let her come from me. After all, she is one of my primary objectives in this mission. If she comes for me, then we give me a chance to capture her instead of giving us to get up around in this fog. 2. If she can give a get her a shot. Or not. Whatever she wants to do or not to do, I will adapt my strategy accordingly. Anyway, encountering you now is a very fortuitous for us in this mission now because A, claiming you was one of my primary objectives anyway, especially to him. He knows my nose and Zelda, who gives her a nose back if I doesn't look like a kicker. And B, I need a patient who was infected with the virus too. That will give me a chance to study and dissect it. But still, you are a more competitive patient, but I don't control over money too, Mirage. I am unlikely to get the same advantage you get with another patient. Wait, I have a very stupid question.
Okay, but make sure it's stupid.
Because we know that Mirage, not Mirage, Kiko's transformation actually can give back eyesight and everything. Would she be able to turn into a body that doesn't have the virus in it?
If yes, she doesn't know how to do it yet.
I mean,
something like that seems like it would need extreme precision with that kind of shape-shifting, like trying to morph where the kidneys are and relocating it elsewhere in the body.
I mean, she could just turn into herself without the virus. To her own original self.
Here's another thought. If you can shapeshift into an object, maybe it will be hardly affected because a biological virus might have less effect on an inanimate construct.
True. Then reason you are some resistance to virus, and I made estimated safety and kick on. Before I separated from your side last time, I did something in you, with the hopes that it would help you resist the virus. But actually it might also make it easier for me to track you. I have waited what I told her as she escaped. Wait! Is that what thing on my shoulder was when you put me down last time? Shoulder notes as she said. I'm sorry I gave you the injection without your knowledge and or consent. After all, you may happen to be eavesdropping on our conversation, which it seems that now like she might have back then. Then I didn't want to inform her of that either. Now that we have gotten this far, however, I think it is time to complete with what I did. I wanted an insurance policy in place to aid my efforts to protect you. I mean, I did think that she was being injected with the antibody. Not because to fight with the virus, but to fight the symbiote itself when it starts taking over. Based on what was
thanks to her resistance because of the antibody, it can help her be a more cooperative patient for Dr. Kelly now.
Yeah? Based on what you
Cornstalk had much greater trouble with that. He tried to fight it, but he failed.
He had no defense against it.
Yeah.
Based on what you are telling me, it is somewhat effective. Because I was unable to resist me under control, but she tried to take him over. But you have. It is good and very relevant news. And you can help me find the dark. But you can't yet. Best case scenario, we will be able to come up with a cure for the others who are affected. Best case scenario, we can actually nullify the mind control part, but keep the regeneration.
Well, there's other useful abilities in there too.
Yeah. As you can see, as a suggestion to himself, but the rest of the point behind him, I came to fulfill a promise to you. Is it with one eye? It's done.
I believe I discovered it is, and I was surprised at the two.
Oh, most are corresponding on the same web. Okay. I was like, is it with one eye at the end or two? But both are fine. And this time I brought a larger team with me. I mean, a larger... Everything is larger than one. Or two. If you think about that. A very skilled team with a lot of resources behind us. And we plan to use them all from our captain, who is lost in this fog. He lowers his eyes and takes his head slightly down, while still staring at Crackle at his head. And includes you, Mirage. If you are in this eavesdropping to Crackle, I consider you a victim too, and I am going to save you as well. I don't need saving. We all are. And so again, let's take the more step forward. Greetings, ladies. You might actually hear the lyrics in the background.
A little bit, yeah.
He said, I think he means not to get her alone, but everyone there knows who he is referring to, even not figure this out. My name is Doctor, and I swear that is the name you are well acquainted with, Mirage. His look shifts to questioning one at the end. That you've heard of me as well, Miss Colette. A little, because answered with a simple shrug. What little I know of you are my friends gave me earlier. The doctor smiled at Keiko a bit, and nodded to her as he said, well, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, my dear. And what he has said to you, he looked briefly at Salazar beside him, while maintaining his focus on Keiko, I found it cool and reinforced. That's why I have the story to them, to record reinforcing. The look shifts to the melody. I said, Mirage, I have some idea what my old family tried to do to you. And for that, I have my deepest sympathy. More than that, I have come here to make amends. And to you, I make this pledge. My name is Doctor, and I have come here to save everyone here, including you. It is kind of my fault that I didn't stop him. I mean, it is his fault, right? Once again. Oh yeah, my mother came back. That's why they are walking. Come to your homes and show whatever separate atom you would like. I am still going to keep coming for you. And when I succeed, I will show you considerable more mercy than what was given to you or your victims in this form. This is something alarming coming from his roof and loudly cat. Look! But the others gaze at where she is pointing. It is a vague outline of a changeling face floating in the fog. The face is made of the same kind of mist too, or a little more than. That's enough to be manually able to distinguish it from the background. The face just seems to stand with them. It stands them with silent and sinister cunning. It is very creepy for most disposed to behold. But it is nicer than Durfee. Well then, it is nice that you are willing to finally show your face to us, sort of, and only your face. There's a good shape to the big face floating in the mist. And now that you have seen and heard from us, and our intention, what say you? There is no reply. The floating mist face is continuing to stand in the stare, and judge and pause it here. Alright? So everyone she stands with a calm nod toward the ominous floating and vaguely changing his face. I mean, that is already a step forward. He doesn't just start yelling, "Exterminate! Exterminate!"
Yeah.
So that means there is a actual chance of a diplomatic conversation. You don't need to say anything. Whether you do or not, this isn't going to change your actions or intention. We are coming for you, and I don't think you will find yourself fully prepared against everything we have with us. The face is blind, finally replied to the turn. The man is mouth, and it's to give a silent hit. But no extra sound comes forth. While that happens, an ominous fade back away into the fog. That's a little unsettling, Halloween admits nervously. Yup. The two again, asking the short and pacing stare at the area of floating face spot. I am pretty sure that was the intention. That and to show that our message was received and acknowledged. So there you have it. Sarah proclaimed access to the destination back to Krakow. We are here, and we are not going to leave without you. If that is the case, we might as well work together again. I suppose. She looked down very wearily, but also with a faint smile of relief. While her face remains directed down, but I she back to Persona, as she goes on to say, I guess I could never resist you, and ever since I met you. You have always overwhelmed me. Then, simultaneously, she starts erupting into tears, which is an element as of God. Those times that I felt a bit more than inkling this was coming, even an idea why. Not something. I'm curious about that. You have become one of the most important ponies I have ever met. Come in first. I beg you, please don't make my memories of you away from me. I need them so badly, more than you know. I mean, sadly you know that they're going to get taken away. Expression
Well, you see why that would make her depressed.
Yeah. Expression
desperate too.
Yeah. Expression turns deeply sympathetic, but otherwise said nothing. He will let the request he cannot get. Even now, while her behavior in this mission is somewhat useful, not to define the pattern and fate it was meant for her before they met. Noticing that he does not avoid his favorite flame to want to take her memory of him, then this mission is over. Seeing that, make her close her eyes, bow her head, and wait for harder. She feels so doomed now, right now. She is starting from a level of despair that she cannot easily rise from. Suddenly, Sana approaches her. He does not resist this time, and in truth, he manages his approach, because she is not so lost in her own internal world of emotions. It remains difficult for her to let that until she throws part of his agent cloak around her too. Heart suddenly within that. To know this, because he feels if words fail him now, then action is all he has left. He will make his feelings for her. He refuses to lie to her and give her false hope, but the action he is doing now is a part of his truth to her. I mean, imagine if Carol didn't lose her memory, but she still decided to go through with the transformation. He would not become a changeling. He would become a changeling immediately. A true form of changeling. Because she has the love. He figures all of this out too. Eventually he wants to convey. He gets it. He shows her to hug him back beneath his cloak, and presses her face to his chest. From there, he moans much harder. Offering cries of agony penetrate to the air, and the thing normally falls. Everybody, would you please give us a minute? The whole version of Sunday request as he pops up on the phantom screen. Except you come. Become a minute, but stay close enough to remain alert for danger. May I could use someone on a misconduct against us at any moment. Your presence alone, we have conveyed to her that we want that to go a guard against her. Not even daring this precious and vulnerable moment. As for the rest of you, go back and check on the status of anyone inside the door cabin. If you had earlier scans reported that there were 3 life forms within. Here on the status, then ready to report your findings to me later. Let's pass each other. The silent nod of agreement, then move to do so. Gapsum also nods what's he done to his pain. You are failing to hide the fact that you can talk to each other. If I was Mirage at this moment, I would have figured out that they are talking to each other telepathically or some kind of thing.
They're nodding to each other without any words saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that he backs over me, or he may close by and think back into action if need be. And so after caressing back further into her face's chest, and found the same. He was only me exhausted and crying hard into his chest, limiting the last of her cries enough. Now, I am not 100% sure that this is correct yet. Especially because of the face showing up.
Yeah, there's certainly some reasons for doubt whenever changelings are involved.
It's probably correct.
Doubly so when it comes to Mirage. A changeling like Mirage. She's supposed to be extremely good at acting.
I mean, this has not even checked the thinking device that she injected her with, that if it is actually her or not. Because he said that is for you to fight against the virus and to keep track on you.
Well, if they do ever get a genetic sample from quote unquote Crackle, they will help them to identify much more easily who they're dealing with.
I mean, would it be identifiable if they get a sample for changeling? Would they get a genetic sample of the changeling, or would they get a genetic sample of the thing that they changed into?
Well, if that really is Crackle, then they're going to get a genetic sample of Crackle, but also something else that is modifying it.
I mean, this is a virus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in a way, it still sounds like if I was Mirage, I would turn into Crackle and also make the face appear that, yes, I am here, I am not Crackle, I am somewhere else.
Given all the previous stories, your chapters earlier, I figured some content of this chapter would be predictable given the name. In fact, it was so obvious I figured it didn't really have to hide it that much. But I don't think he'll predict the next chapter quite as easily.
I assume it's gonna be part 2. I think it's
Oh, you're dead on with that one.
This was just fun. And there was no letting me go. I mean, she knows why. I'm stupid.
Well, in a way, she had requested for them to let her go.
That'll be part 2.
Part 7 up above.
And I have absolutely no idea what it's gonna be. Because tomorrow I will go to the dentist and when it happens I might become feverish, I might not be able to read, I might not be able to go to work even, who knows.
I anticipate you'll be down for about at least a week.
In the fun. But
Which is
either
why
way,
I'll be relying on you to keep me informed, at least by text when your next reading it will be.
yeah, I will do
or
that.
gameplay.
Yeah, send it off tomorrow. Let's send it off tomorrow. That's
Okay.
1% sure. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time wherever that might be. Even though I am just start uploading the episodes in the meantime while I'm down.
Before you take off, what'd you think of this chapter?
But what should I say? I mean, not
Probably-
too many things happened.
It's probably going to be the most predictable of the entire arc.
I mean, I mean, the only thing that took me was the apes. I told them the same life from was the apes.
Yeah, now you know better. The fight occurred just in front of the log cabin.
Yeah. I mean,
And so it may be that you're right. She was trying to defend it.
yeah, but I do think that this is Kakol. The one they met is actually Kakol. But one of the victims, or all of them, might be actually Mirage. And some other victims who are actually working with her. Saying the victim that, oh, we are not done yet. Please help us.
another possibility that it's interesting that some of the victims maybe secretly joined her.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes it's easier to just give yourself up to the villain than try to resist and suffer.
Like Stockholm syndrome, actually.
But yeah. Mm,
And you have no idea who might be in the cabin, right?
no. I mean,
Okay.
no. I think that might be the called Stark family.
All right. Well, Minty and Rosebud are still unaccounted for so far, but they did go into the cabin as per their parents' instructions.
Yeah, they might be. That's what I said.
So it could be them, but there's three inside the cabin.
And the mother.
Yeah. So far, she's Silver Chariot is unaccounted for too.
Yeah, so let's three of them. Because we know that
Okay.
the father turned into that creature. So he is not here. I mean, he wouldn't be there because he would kill them with the eyes. And no,
Last we left off with that, then though, the mother got swallowed up by the fog too.
yeah,
So, you think that maybe she's in the cabin, therefore she managed to escape the fog?
he might be inside the phone
Well,
in the
the
cabin.
cabin got swallowed by the fog too, but Featherwind just proved it does have some limitations. He was able to blow it with the wind, and it cleared the air. And that also meant any area that doesn't have the fog, the mist constructs cannot affect, like maybe the inside of the cabin.
And
As
the
long as it
inside of the
remains
TARDIS
shut.
in there.
Oh yeah, especially that. That's another dimension, and a very secure one at that.
And now I don't even have to open up the door. Go back. The teleportation does work, right? The crystal teleportation.
There was a prediction that the teleportation circle could work, but only within the fog.
Yeah. Over to the
That means
teleportation.
that means in that case, Dr. Kelly could just drop one of the stones. It'll form a circle if the ground is flat enough, and they were able to instantly transport back into the TARDIS if they wish,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
not
thought.
anywhere. But not anywhere outside of the fog.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's good to know. In that case, that means they have instant access back to Belladina and Vision too, if they need to.
Yeah. I mean, they can just talk to them at the moment. But to me, they can have.
Right. So it's kind of true what Salazar said, especially compared to most other victims caught in the fog. These group of characters are really well prepared.
I mean, that's in the name. I'm the doctor.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen. Only I won't be able to do it tomorrow. For who knows how long. But
Yeah, understood. Give me a text whenever you are ready, okay?
yeah, it's still possible that we can do it in 2 days, but it's here in the fans.
Sure.
Either way, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.